into you. I should be over all the butterflies, but I'm into you. And baby, even on our worst night.
Good morning, Riverhawks.
Welcome back from break. I'm Ishika.
And I'm Cadence. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Face the flag, put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated.
Hello Riverhawks, welcome back to the Rio Recap. I'm Brett, and this week we're here to give you an update on a couple of topics, including an interesting development at the Academy Awards. Let's send it over to Gabriel for more.
Last Sunday, during the Oscars, something surprising took place. After comedian Chris Rock made a distasteful joke about Jada Pinkett Smith's alopecia, a disease that causes uncontrollable hair loss, her husband Will Smith got on stage and slapped him. Then, Will Smith got back in his seat and repeatedly yelled profanity at Chris. But the show must go on, and the Oscars kept going. And while filmmakers were still accepting awards, producers were frantic. They knew that after televised assault, about 15 minutes later, Will would be accepting the award for Best Actor. They even discussed throwing him out of the show. Will Smith ended up accepting the award, but ridiculed by the press. This single slap has already been discussed thousands of times and will be memed for decades to come. The day after the incident, he released an apology saying, "My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable." He ends by saying, "I am a work in progress." Now, it seems like both parties believe that the LA Police Department shouldn't get involved. This situation is still progressing, but this is everything that we know now. Let's send it back to Rhett.
During this week, Russia claimed that it is pulling its troops out of some parts of Ukraine, including the capital city of Ukraine, Kyiv. Despite these claims, Russia continues to shell cities all around the country. Many US and other NATO government officials speculated this claim, claiming that Russia is not pulling out of Ukraine and instead regrouping their troops. The Pentagon stated that Russia is repositioning under 1/5 of their forces around Kyiv and warned that Moscow's intention of this act is most likely to refit and resupply these troops for redeployment. If you want to observe how the situation is going to unfold, tune in to your favorite trusted news station or website. Thanks for watching. I'm Rhett, and we'll be back with another edition of the Rio Recap.
Participants have 5 minutes left.
How do you guys feel about winning?
So good.
Nervous? Do you have any strategies?
Not really.
Thank you guys.
Let's send it over to Ava to see what's happening this week in history.
Hey Riverhawks, welcome back to This Week in History. I'm your host, Ava. On April 11th, 1947, Jackie Robinson became the first black player in Major League history. On April 12th, 1981, NASA launched the first space shuttle, Columbia, which was designed to orbit Earth transport people and cargo to and from orbiting spacecrafts, and glide to a runway landing on its return to Earth. On April 13, 1970, an oxygen tank exploded on Apollo 13, leaving the spacecraft crippled. The emergency prompted Jack Swiggert's famous quote, "Houston, we've had a problem." Luckily, the crew managed to return to Earth safely. And sadly, on April 14, 1912, Titanic struck an iceberg off the coast of Newfoundland and sank to the bottom of the sea at about 2:20 a.m. the next morning, taking the lives of more than 1,500 people. The Titanic was on its maiden voyage from Southampton to New York when the tragedy occurs. Well, that's it for this week. Now back to the studio.
Today in clubs and activities, the Improv Club is meeting at brunch in C1, and the Video Club is meeting at lunch in D12.
Now here's Rio ASB with some important news.
Hello Riverhawks, this is Rio ASB reporting the current house standings. These results are based on the house points students earned for their houses.
In 8th place is House Phoenix. In 7th place is House Griffin. In 6th place is House Dragon. In 5th place is House Pegasus. And in 4th place is House Sphinx. And now for the 3 houses in the lead. In 3rd place is House Kraken. In 2nd place is House Gnome. And that means we have House Yeti in 1st place.
Congratulations, House Yeti. We'll be back next week to give you all an update. See you later, Riverhawks.
Here's your daily dose of positivity. True love is putting someone else before yourself. Olaf.
That's it for today. I'm Ishika.
And I'm Cadence.
And we'll see you next time on RioTV.